I am Sean Embrock. Thanks for staying tuned for another edition of the HGP Sportscast. Banks DIH has boarded the Jaguar train to support the Guyana national male football team for Sunday's international friendly against St. Lucia. Calvin Chapman with that story.
2 years have passed since international football came to Guyana. Come this Sunday, football returns to the National Stadium as the Golden Jaguars host St. Lucia. Banks have lent their sponsorship through the Coca-Cola and Banks Beer trademarks.
Banks Beer and its Coca-Cola brands have been committed to the development of football in Guyana. As we all know, the world knows that Coca-Cola, open happiness, is the hallmark of a company when it comes to soccer worldwide. Fans, we look forward to you supporting the game on Sunday at the National Stadium, starting at 7:30 p.m. and the international friendly match with St. Lucia will start at 8:30.
Tickets cost $1,000, and the captain of Guyana's team, Chris Nurse, urged the public to show up in their numbers.
We're going to be at home in Guyana, so it's an important game, and we ask that all the fans come out and help us to make Guyana a fortress. You know, this is our home. We're playing in front of our home crowd in our home country, and we want to make this place a formidable place where teams come and they're afraid to come because we're a dominant force at home. So for that to happen, we ask that all the fans come out, wear yellow, support the team as much as you can, help to make this Saturday, Sunday evening the start of a prosperous future for Guyana football once again.
Coach of the Jaguars, Jamal Shabazz, says that this weekend is special to him.
This weekend is an especially special moment for me because it was 10 years ago in this weekend that I began my first stint in Guyana. These two matches coming up is for us a very, very, very important time to test the work that we have started to do and to test some players and to see how they adapt to the approach that we are making.
The team has received news of the addition of overseas-based players. Chairman of the Normalization Committee, Clinton Erlin, stated that his wish is for the best possible team to represent Guyana.
Start by expressing gratitude and extreme thank you to the sponsors, Banks DIH, the Banks Beer and the Coca-Cola brand, for sponsoring both encounters, the first one with St. Lucia on the 22nd and also the encounter against Grenada on the 29th. The Guyana Football Federation is very pleased to partner with Banks DIH, such an esteemed institution, corporate institution. Our intention at the Guyana Football Federation is to ensure that the best players are on the team. Whether those players reside here in Guyana or they reside overseas, once they qualify to make the national team, it's our interest to ensure that those players are on that team, whoever the best is.
More on the Jaguars. Guyana Jaguars camp ready to take on St. Lucia on Sunday at the Guyana Providence Stadium in an international friendly. Details in this report. Under the watchful eyes of coaches Jamal Shabazz and Wayne Dover, the national football squad, after their friendly with Barbados, shed some of the rust and are much more prepared to put on a show. The lead Jaguar, Captain Chris Nurse, spoke with the media.
The intensity is definitely a lot higher than previous to the Barbados game because we know that we came into the Barbados game probably not as fit a team as we should have been, but you know, I think now the team's a lot sharper than it was then.
Midfielder Dwayne Jacobs said the Golden Jaguars' fitness levels are peaking and his teammates are eager to display their skills for Guyana.
The Barbados game, we had a little fitness issue because we just coming back to the start in the year and everybody step up big time. So the fitness-wise, right up there, and the vibes in the camp is real huge right now.
Overseas player Brandon Beresford, a skillful midfielder who plays with Graceland College in the USA, promises to bring his A game for Guyana on Sunday.
It's been a great experience so far. I've just been trying to do the best that I can and work my way into the team. We have a pretty good squad coming into this, so just been working hard. Before I even came here, I was working hard on my own to try to stay as fit as I can, and when I got here to build my way into the team because I know that I could play.
The Golden Jaguars will engage St. Lucia in an international friendly match on Sunday at the Providence Stadium. Cost for general entry is $1,000 and VIP $4,000. The feature game kicks off at 7:30 p.m. Guinness Street Football East Coast Edition got off to a successful start. 8 games completed in the first round on Wednesday. Here is more. 16 teams on Wednesday, 18 March 2015 began their campaign to become the champions of the East Coast. 8 exciting games were played in round 1 of the round-robin stage and 8 teams chalked up wins. Defending champions Melanie A got off to a perfect start to their title defense. Also picking up wins on opening night were Pleasance A, Paradise, Buxton, Nabaklis, Melanie B, along with both teams representing Betterforacton, BVA and B. Newcomers Paradise prevailed over Churchyard United 4-1. Jamal Garnett scored in the 17th and 18th minute and a goal each from Christopher Adams and Jermaine Clark. Rolex Govaya was the lone scorer for Churchyard after his team won a penalty in the 24th minute. The tournament continues tonight with 8 more matches at the same venue starting at 19 hours. The finalists will advance to the national playoff in May of this year. $300,000 will go to the winner, while second place will pocket $150,000 and third and fourth place finishers will collect $175,000 respectively. Finally, FIFA's executive committee confirmed on Thursday that the 2022 World Cup final will be held on the 18th of December. We have that story.
The first ever FIFA Winter World Cup has been set to culminate a week before Christmas. The tournament will be played in the oil-rich country, and the final is set for a Sunday, which happens to be Qatar's National Day of Independence. The 2022 World Cup will be played in the winter to avoid Qatar's fierce summer heat. The usual 32-day tournament has been shortened to 28 days. UEFA pushed for the final to be on December 23rd, but that option attracted opposition from FIFA members who feared it would cause problems for fans and players getting home in time for Christmas. The December 18th decision will allow traditional Boxing Day club matches to take place in England. UEFA President Michel Platini said the decision was acceptable, but warned that FIFA must now rearrange the calendar to protect up to 4 international dates that might be affected.
That's all for sports. Now for a look at the weather forecast.